Today I'm going to show you the application which displays gallery. You can put any artwork over there and show to the world in one room. So first of all, I'm going to show you the front end, the side that is turned to users, and later I will show you the backend. So as we run the app, the gallery shows up here. As you press entry, you jump to the door, and here you can navigate with arrows, with keyboard or with mouse. So I can move with keyboard, clicking mouse as in Google Street View. Here is the door, uh, and I can also scroll to zoom in and zoom out. You can change the mode: sunny, cloudy, and night mode, changing the lighting. You have the option for music. Currently, I added 3 tracks. And here you can generate any objects in Blender. Angel is made in Blender, vase in Blender, and the duck, you see. All the objects are blocking the person, so I can't go through. I need to maneuver over here. So and the same goes with the walls, ceiling, and floor. So I can go even through this door, you see. Uh, Pictures are regular uh, JPG files generated with GPT. And lamps are also Blender objects. You can see that light behaves properly. You see the shadows when there are 2 sources of light, for example, ceiling lamp and wall lamp. Maybe the best version is the angel, so you see the texture and different spots being lit by the lamp. And from this point of view, you see that shadows are realistic. So currently these shadows and light propagation is made by 3JS, and they are not baked into Blender, because if you bake into Blender, that means that you can't change anything. If you change lamp, if you change the ambient lighting, the texture will remain the same, which is obviously not the case. And for developing, I left this lighting conditions being dynamic. So let's have a look at the code. So in Blender, you can generate whatever you like. I made 1 door and 2 windows. You can navigate here. You can go through the walls. And to make some abstract shapes and so on. Also, you can download models from internet, from other users, which I did with Angel. Actually, I generated it, the form, in Meshi. This is a free service which projects the angel on this pedestal. And in order to make very similar things programmatically, there is an option here at the tab scripting. And here we have Python scripts which generate, for example, the duck, the statue, the pedestals, room, and paintings. Because for paintings, you also have frames and coordinates. And you can change them programmatically in Python, and you won't be messing up with these type of things like materials and so on. There is a lot of features to tune, so it's much easier to do with Python. You define all the variables, as you can see here, all the frames, coordinates, and it fits perfectly. So this is Blender, and the entire project lives here. So the public is the front end and source is backend. So main file is over here. First of all, we define all these constants for camera, for frame, for coordinates, for buttons, and so on. And each time browser renders all the objects as I move along. And here we also describe all these features if Blender fails. So here in my project, I made some basic thing. For example, we can put this value false, and then you see what will happen. So here, all the textures for ceiling, walls, for floor are described in Three.js. So it will render them whatever the Blender prepares. So if these models, like here statue and gallery environment, this is just a very generic file with all the objects in one file. The duck, the statue are different, and so they are rendered on their coordinates on the exact height of this pedestal. And like emergency version is rendering in Three.js, so it will paint whatever the consequences. Here we also can tweak the lighting conditions. For example, if you would like to make lamps more bright or crisp, and all the parameters, their coordinates, and so on. For example, here we can define what is the sun intensity during the night, what type of light color for white surface, and so on. And here are these buttons which are displayed on the left-hand side panel for navigation. And it takes all the models from Blender folder, which are made public, and renders them on the right-hand side of the screen. So if I say provide exhibits, I make it false, what will happen? You see that we will reload the gallery, and after a short break you see loud music, and you see old features from the previous version. Old duck. This one is drawn in Three.js. And so on. So you see both versions collide. All the paintings are in separate folder. Skies for cloudy night and sunny weather are in separate folder. Audio files are in specified folder. And textures for floor and walls. So this is public version, and source has only this main file and style. Index.html displays the browser, with left-hand side being hard-coded with arrows, and right-hand side displays the Three.js window. So it is possible to enlarge this, to modify the gallery, make a labyrinth with corridors with different rooms and so on. You need just to make it in Blender and then save new environment, and it will be readily available. You don't need to tweak individual walls, objects, and so on. So it's very easy, and I'm going to upload to my website and put my own works over there. So I replace AI-generated frames with my paintings, and it will be available for free. Can you imagine that?